This is another episode of depicting my project, the Sparks Foundation, the organization. This is a group global rotational internship program for March 2022. My name is Juma. Our project title today will be prediction using Decision Tree algorithm. So let's just dive into it. I'm also using the Jupyter Lab, the Python language. So in this, before I begin explaining this project, the decision tree algorithm is a bit ambiguous because it's an intermediate project. You have to have the basics to understand what you're doing. And basically, if you're checking the internet, you can find there are different views of how people approach this decision tree algorithm. But I'm going to take you guys through how I'm going to take my project from the beginning till the end. So keep in touch. So let's begin. I still begin with importing the libraries. As you can see in this case, the libraries are a bit more. And also included the one for warnings to ignore the warnings. Yeah. So after that, we're using the same dataset, the Iris Dataset. So we just read the dataset and display it. So this is what we get. Actually, when you use .head, it depicts the first 5 dataset in your data in your dataset. Sorry, and then you describe your data. Actually, I decided to describe. It's not formal. I decided to describe it to get more info on what I'm working with, because I just depicted only 5 rows. So after describing my data and reading it and in my count, I can tell I have 150 rows in my data. The mean, the standard, median, the mean, the 25, the quarter percentage, the half percentage, the 3/4 percentage, the maximum. See all this that you get in the data for the sepal length, sepal width, petal width. After that, I have to form a data frame of how I'm going to use this information. So basically, my data frame includes the data, then the columns which are feature names. Then I depict it. Then after that, I have to depict a target, which I put it in a variable y, and therefore I print it. And after printing it, this is the output of what I get. Basically, I have a more clear and defined data that I will work with. And therefore, after that, I define the decision tree algorithm, because this is the basis of the project, using the decision tree algorithm. So I define it using the D tree equals to the decision tree classifier. Then I fit the Iris data and the target. So after that, when it outputs this, then it is a success. The decision tree classifier is now ready to go. So after that, I decided it's just my pure will to visualize my data graphically to understand what I'm working with. So you can tell, of course, the ID is constant in the sepal length, so you can tell what I'm working with. This is something that it's linear or non-linear, something of the sort. You can tell the petal width. It starts low, increases, then goes. So you can tell the axis of what you're working with. The petal width, how it's irregular and unpredictable. The same with its length. But for the sepal, you can predict it, because when it starts with the low, then goes to high, then low, you can tell. Actually, not accurately, but you can tell something. After that, I decided to check for the correlation between these petals and the sepals. So you can see, actually, the figure is not better understood, so I decided to plot it. Now you can see the correlation. I decided to plot it for better understanding. Then after that, I now decided, aside from the data, I have to train my tree, the classifier. So I have to also import the train test split, which I'm using to train. You can see the X and Y. Then I train. After the training, I have to predict So the prediction, how will you tell my classifier, the tree algorithm is accurate? So I have to depict, I obtain the accuracy of the classifier and the classification report. So it tells me the accuracy is 0.9777, meaning it's near to perfect, close to perfect. And the report, as you can see, it's also giving and depicting good results. You can see 45, the accuracy, the macro average, the weighted average, you can see it's constant. And for the Iris Dataset, you can tell the precision is 1, the recall 1, the F1 score 1. So you can tell it's not far from each other. And now after that, how I plot my tree. Actually, I picked how it's working. It's not a large tree, but it was a success for me. So that's it, guys. I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you.